Oh God, I was just doing some laundry and I was thinking about the Weather Underground and the huge rebellion that was going on during the Nixon administration. And I'm thinking like, well, what are they rebelling against? And then I'm looking at the conservatives that were in office, the attorney generals, the judges, the FBI, and then those that determined who was going to go to war and when, and people were dying for what they thought was no reason to die, but there was also fear instilled in the population that communism was going to take over, and so that's why they were going to go to war and respond when the country calls for them to do that. So then you think about, okay, so if the leftist Marxist Weather Underground was responding and rebelling, and you can call them children because adults are children, they're violent and doing stuff. So they're rebelling against the conservative mommy and daddy, forcing them to do something they don't want to do. Okay, so then that's on that side of it. And then the roles reverse later on. Now we have the right wing, excuse me, the right wing conservatives not liking the left wing Marxists that have figured out how to way to infiltrate academia and get into the hearts and minds, and they don't like then the change of the economy, the overall belief systems that are being instilled in academia, in the public school systems and in colleges, and even just everywhere else. And so every single time we don't allow ourselves to mature, they will rebel against anything that's causing it to be destroyed. And so what's going on out there in all the wars, the political wars, the religious wars, the science wars, is also what's going on inside your body. And that's why people deal with pain and energy, because there was something that came in and tried to destroy it. The body was rebelling against it. You feel the energy, and then you try to stop it. And so the destruction, the things are trying to destroy it, then build up and agglutinate. And so then that monster, that your defense system, but why would your defense system be a monster that destroys you? Because it finally converts to not being you, but to being the attacker. See, when you have a bunch of clumpy proteins that agglutinate together and then stops the flow of energy and the flow of blood flow and the flow to the organs, that's destroying the individual. Okay? So then what happens, then you convert, then some people get converted to the enemy side and they end up destroying then what they used to defend. And so that is some crazy freaking shit. Because how would a monster get so huge inside? Why would your defense system turn against you? Because no evolution is allowed to penetrate. And when no evolution is allowed to penetrate and it's on the decline, your alter ego monster is taking cues from you. Okay, so when you're creating the monster and the monster's being traumatized and programmed by a bunch of stuff, being attacked by antibiotics, then you are disappearing. The monster also feels that. It's getting stronger, but it also is knowing that it's not going to live very long, but then it can't help but destroy because it's trying to eat to stay alive, but there is no food coming in because it's so huge, and so it ends up eating what is keeping it alive. And that's insane. And that's the thing with Mother Earth. We keep eating what's keeping us alive and that's why they're instilling all this depopulation, because eventually we will eat everything that's keeping us alive. Okay? And so I really have to glean that out, because again, how does something in your body that belongs to you, like your immune system, eventually turn against you? Because you're destroying it. And when you're programming your body to destroy itself, it will do exactly what you program it to do. Now you have to deprogram from the self-destruction. Okay? And so that's long story short. When you program your body to destroy itself with antibiotics and with trauma and with all the different addictions, then it will do that. And then the monster inside that should be working for you because it is your own proteins, then works against you because of the programming. And antibiotics and surgeries are the programming of the self-destruct. That's the protein programming, is when your body is under attack. And then you program it to then keep attacking you and attacking you. And that's autoimmune disorders. That's cancer, disease, chronic illness, and autoimmune disorders. Okay? That's it. Bye.